Hello again everyone, welcome back to the garage where we've really got a crack on with this Custom Culture budget bike build to get it done in time for the show. So what do we need to get done to make sure we are ready? Now the bike doesn't have to have an MOT, it doesn't have to be road legal, so it doesn't need lights. You just need to be able to run it and be able to ride it around a little bit, and it needs to be safe for display. So in order to make that happen, the things that we haven't got currently that we need are a front tyre that holds air. This seems to go down not long after you pump it up. We need to source and fit a longer clutch cable so we don't have to have the clutch lever in this rather unusual position. We need at least one working brake, so we need to mount the front brake calipers, and if we're going to get them to work we need a longer brake hose for the front here. I have got one on order, but I had a message the other day to say it's on 25 days delivery, so may have to source a quicker one at some point. We need to get a working back brake at least. If we're going to have one brake working, it's probably better to be the back one. And I think we can do that with what we've already got available. Now, I had a bit of a disaster the other day where the throttle bodies just fell off because the inlet manifolds are all perished. So we need to source and replace the inlet manifolds. I have got some on order. Hopefully they will fit. We need to sort out a new petcock and new piping and clips to make the fuel system all be connected up to the tank and no longer leaking petrol all over the hot engine every time you start it. We need to tidy up the wiring that we're not using, including some of the connections on the handlebars if we're not going to have the lights connected in time. And there are some side panels in the bag of bits that I was given when we bought the bike, so we need to try and fit those just to tidy up again that messy wiring and hide it a bit. So if we can get everything on this list done, then that's the bare minimum that we need to get it to the show. Obviously, if we do have time to do a few additional extra bits, we will, but this is what we absolutely need to get done. Now, the first thing I want to do is put some air into this front tyre just to test. I'm absolutely sure that it's not holding air. I did pump it up before and it has gone down, but there could be another problem there. Let's just pump it up and see if it holds air a second time, because sometimes things do fix themselves, don't they, when the pixies come at night. Right, if that tyre hasn't stayed up by the end of the weekend, then we'll pop the front wheel off as the last thing we do this weekend, and then I can take it somewhere, get the puncture fixed in it. Right, well the next thing on my list was the longer clutch cable, but I can't do anything about that until the one I've ordered arrives or until I give up on it and try and find one from somewhere else. So I'm going to move on to the front brakes. The front brake assembly is still complete, but I need to take off the top hose because that's the hose that we need to be longer. So I need to drain the brake fluid out of it, and I want to mount the calipers and everything ready. But of course, we don't want any brake fluid at all getting on the paintwork. So I'm going to take off the front mudguard just to be extra careful in case we have any accidents with brake fluid on the fresh paint. Right, I've got the front brake set up here. You can see we've got the two front calipers, two hoses that go to the front calipers, and the front brake lever. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is take the mirror stem off this, because we're certainly not going to need that initially. Now, my next step before I take anything else apart on this is going to be to clean up as best I can all the old corrosion and flaking chrome flaking chrome plate off this master cylinder, because I don't want to get any of that rubbish inside the actual reservoir by cleaning it with the lid off or anything mad like that. The actual front of it's all right. It's mainly the lid, the lever and the clamp. So I might leave the actual body of it and just clean up the lid and the lever and the clamp. Well, I've had the old mini flap wheel on it, and it's cleaned up. Well, it's not great, is it? But it's better than it was. So, yeah. Next thing is to separate out this banjo bolt, I think, and then we'll just have the calipers and their hoses and the little splitter to mount. Right, that's done. Now let's get those mounted up on the front of the bike. Well, there we go. We now have front brake calipers fitted, and that's about as far as we can get before we get more supplies in. So what's next on my list? Next thing is the back brakes. Well, I've got my freshly repainted caliper, and I've cleaned up the slider pins and the thing, whatever that is. And I've got myself some lovely new pads. They're gold ceramic carbon pads. They've got to be good, haven't they? I don't think I've ever had gold ceramic carbon brakes before. Right, let's put it together. There we go, lovely. Well, I've been puzzling on how to fit this bracket, and I think I've got it fitted on the wrong way, so I've got to change it round. It goes the other way. Right, that's better. That's how it should go. We should be able to get the brake caliper mounted on now. So I've now had a bit of a go at the brake lever with the flat wheel on the Dremel. It's cleaned it up a bit. I mean, it was pretty horrible to start off with. It's still pretty horrible now. If we do get any time before the show, it might come off and have another go at it. But I think at the moment, the thing is to get it on and get it working. Now we have connected back brakes. This is shocking, isn't it? I do wish we could do something a bit better about that. Maybe we will get some time to devote to it, but yeah, now we need to bleed up that brake and get it working. Right, let's give bleeding this brake a bit of a go. Well folks, I believe we do now have a working back brake. Well, the next job on my list is to mount the throttle bodies onto the manifold. Well, of course, can't do it yet because I haven't got the new manifolds, but what I can do is remove the remaining old one in preparation. Well, there we go. What is next on my list? I've got 4 other things on my list. I have thought of a couple of others actually which need to go on this list. But let's look at what we've got. We've got fit and connect the tank. Well, I can't really do that until I get the throttle bodies mounted. I've got to tidy up the wiring. Well, I could start that, I suppose, and fit the side panels. But I think those 2 jobs are probably jobs for tomorrow. 2 jobs I'm going to add on to my list is we do need the throttle and the throttle cable. Chaz has got that at the moment. He's getting or sourcing replacement longer throttle cables. And what was the other one? Well, that about concludes today's work in the garage. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me on this little journey. We've got the back brake working. We're a little bit more ahead than we were at the start of the day. It's only really been a half day today. But yeah, we'll see you again very soon in the next one.